Adriana Michelle, and today on Up North at 4, learn the facts to keep yourself safe from coronavirus. Newswatch 12's Dan Hagan will share truths health officials are saying about the virus. Then Buffy invites us into her kitchen for a fluffy pancake recipe that will make your breakfast extra special. Plus, the thousands of bottle caps could have ended up in the trash. Instead, they were used for the sake of art. We'll get to all that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. Disgraced former movie mogul Harvey Weinstein will spend 23 years in prison. Weinstein unexpectedly addressed the court today for nearly 20 minutes before the judge handed down the sentence. The charges were based on testimony in a New York courtroom by Miriam Haley and Jessica Mann. Forget the Grammy Awards. One pop star now has an insect named after her. This is Cacaya gaga, named for Lady Gaga. The insect is a newly identified species of tree hopper, a little-known insect group that populates most forests on Earth. Cacaya gaga is native to the Pacific coast of Nicaragua. A graduate student made the discovery and named the new insect after Gaga because it reminded him of her. Gaston may be getting his own Disney Plus series. The streaming service is reportedly working on a Beauty and the Beast prequel. It would star Luke Evans and Josh Gad in the same roles they had in the 2017 film. Reports say the 6-episode series will feature musical numbers. Starting tomorrow, Taco Bell will update its menu with a reimagination of a crowd favorite. The fast food chain calls this new addition the Triple Lupa. It's a play on Taco Bell's current chalupa. Actually, it's 3 mini chalupas combined into one. Each section has a different flavor. To grab one, just pull. All right, let's head over to weather with Weller. Jeffrey, how are you? Happy Wednesday.
Hey, Adriana, happy Wednesday. Well, the clouds are increasing out there once again right now, and our next weather system is not that far away after a couple hours of sunshine earlier. Temperatures, though, got a boost. We're up near 40 once again. This is well above average, and it's going to stay warm for quite a while as we have warmer temperatures on the way. In fact, here's that trend, 43 tomorrow, followed by a little bit of dip down here on Friday, 34, 35 for Saturday. The weekend looks pretty good right now with temperatures the upper 30s with some sunshine around as well. Okay, but the red states are now battling the blue states currently. This is the week of March 19th through the 25th for temperatures, and not just politically, right? We have lots of warm air across the southeast, cold air across the north and west. This is a very typical spring pattern. We're going to stay on the cooler side of things the week of March 19th through the 25th, but again, we've had well above average temperatures. That trend will continue into next week. Looking outside now, though, lots of cloud cover across the area will actually increase tonight, and we have a combination of rain and a little bit of snow on the way for us tonight and tomorrow morning. Here's that system now. It's just getting its act together across parts of the Dakotas back to Montana. It'll be in our backyards later on tonight, and then throughout the day tomorrow, we have rain showers on the way that'll likely start as a little bit of snow late tonight and end as a little bit of snow later tomorrow night. But in between, we have some rain showers on the way. So here we are tomorrow morning looking at rain showers across much north central Wisconsin. That rain will intensify for several hours throughout the day tomorrow and then be out of here by tomorrow night, ending as a little bit of snow before we finally clear things out for Friday and reveal a partly cloudy weekend. Rainfall-wise, we're looking at probably a 1/4 inch of rainfall out of this. It's not all going to be rainfall. With the rain and melting snow, that could cause some rivers to rise rather quickly and definitely ponding on roadways. And guidance is suggesting a little bit of snow as well. We could see maybe a 1/2 inch of snow getting into later parts of tomorrow night. That will not be a big deal, though. Your forecast, though, for tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies, rain showers after midnight with low temperatures down near 32. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock. The only thing cooler than Kilwin's ice cream is kindness.
Thursday.
You sure you're feeling
okay about ending Charles's life?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is the main event.
I want to see the big guy pop the little guy's head off. Yeah, let's start the fight. I want to pop that little guy's head off.
You're clearly the little guy.
Good one, Jake.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Thursday on NBC.
Hello, family!
Look who's coming to NBC Thursday.
Hey, guys. What are you doing in my house? And why are you wearing my shower curtain?
It's a night you'll never forget.
You remember? You remember? You remember?
Will and Grace and Indebted, NBC Thursday.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scherer, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair, so don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
You are watching Up North at 4. It's Wednesday, March 11th. Grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee because it's tea time here in the
Because it's
Northwoods.
Wednesday, what?
That's later, Dan.
Oh,
That's later.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Dan, you're
That's
getting ahead of
later.
yourself.
Newswatch 12's Dan Hagan is our coronavirus expert.
I'd like to put that very loosely. I'm not a doctor. My dad was a doctor. But yes, I'm doing a series of stories on coronavirus. I'm doing a lot of research. So I wish I was here under better circumstances, but it's a pretty serious story.
And your goal is to kind of separate the facts and the fiction, correct?
That's right.
Okay.
One of my least favorite parts about media is the tendency to sensationalize to get more viewers. I'm very proud of working on Newswatch 12. We don't do that sort of thing. So we're trying to separate ourselves from our competitors and stick to the facts and give people what they need to know.
Okay.
So why did this interest you to kind of redo the research and take this as your beat right now?
So this is really important. You know, a lot of people are talking about this. Just today, the NCAA announced they're having no fans for March Madness, which is
my gosh.
just one example of the drastic steps that people are taking around the United States and around the world for this spreading virus. So I'd really like to just get as much accurate information out there. And I don't want people to panic, but I want people to prepare. And that's basically the message I've been hearing.
I think that's the best because we talked about this yesterday on Tea Time, how people are, yes, we should take this seriously, but people are overreacting. You know, we saw a fight happen in a grocery store on video, and the fight was over a 12 pack of toilet paper.
That's right.
You know, that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, and I think in some ways we're a bit isolated up this direction. Talking to friends in bigger cities this morning out in LA, for example, this dominates 22 minutes of nightly news, right? So it's a big deal in the big cities, while we're still kind of getting our arms around parts of Wisconsin. So we're hearing things are canceled, right? As we're trying to limit our interaction with people. How else are people reacting to this virus?
Well, like I said, UW-Stevens Point. So they are pretty close to us. They're closing their classes. Sorry, I misspoke. They're not closing their classes, but they're substituting only online classes for the in-person. So you mentioned social distancing. That's one example. And then just people up here are encouraging elderly people. People who are over 60 have a really much higher chance of mortality. So they are asking those people to be prepared in the eventuality, because it seems like we're sheltered up here in northern Wisconsin, but you never know. People say this virus is very unpredictable. It could be up here. So people should have their medications ready. People should have their personal care products and their food ready in the eventuality that this virus does come up here.
So we should be stocking up on things like toilet paper or hand sanitizer. Is that what you're saying?
That's not quite what I'm saying. I'm saying, so think about this. 80% of the people who have gotten coronavirus so far have had very mild symptoms. So they are experiencing flu-like symptoms, severe cold-like symptoms. So what I'm saying is people should take preventative measures right now as if they were trying to avoid the flu. This means washing your hands. This means avoiding touching places where other people have touched. I heard that one of the biggest areas for germs are gas station pumps.
Oh!
So when you fill up
Things
your
you don't think
gas, remember to just hand sanitize right afterwards. Usually there's a hand sanitizer right at the pump, so pretty easy to do that.
So as you're doing your research on this, are you seeing that Wisconsin is pretty uniformed in how they're getting the messaging out? Is it compared to the federal government? There's been some mixed messages, correct? How are the Wisconsin officials doing at this messaging?
So everyone is taking lessons from the CDC. Everyone is quoting the CDC. So if you search CDC coronavirus on Google, you'll be able to pretty much regurgitate what these experts I'm talking about are saying.
It's kind of uniform then.
It is uniform, and the responses are a little bit different. I'll preview my story today a little bit. I talked to a Marathon County public health expert and a Forest County public health expert. So these two experts, they're saying the same message, but they have to deal with the coronavirus in different ways because Marathon County has a lot of local partners that they're focusing with, hospitals in the area. Forest County doesn't have a single hospital in the county. So they are in constant communication with Oneida County, Vilas County, all the surrounding counties to make sure they have a coordinated effort when it comes to the coronavirus hitting northern Wisconsin.
Now, we only have a couple seconds left. What would you say is the biggest misconception of preparing for the coronavirus, or how to prepare?
There's no reason to be overwhelmed. There's no reason to panic. If you just try to prevent the flu, you will be successful in trying to prevent the coronavirus. So there's no additional steps needed. If you're elderly, I would recommend being prepared if it does come to northern Wisconsin, though.
Dan, thank you so much for joining us here on Tea Time today. Coming up after the break, Buffy invites us into her kitchen for some fluffy pancakes.
Backed by popular demand at Slumberland, look at what $10 per month will get you. A Sealy luxury firm queen mattress with this modern upholstery base, $10 a month. Pay no interest for 5 years when you spend $5.99 or more. Look at what $10 will get you at Slumberland.
Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
Let me introduce me. Here I come. Yeah.
Cuts, colors, braids, and fades. We stand for style. Cost Cutter Salons.
#1 in color in Wisconsin.
Fishing for the best deal on a new Alumacraft boat? Then get to American Marine and Motorsports in Shawano. Upgrade to your dream fishing boat with the lowest prices on Alumacrafts guaranteed, starting as low as $109 a month. Pick from hundreds of boats in stock at the largest showroom in the USA. We'll beat any boat price by $500 and trade in your old boat for even more savings. Book the best deal on Alumacraft boats at American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
I had to leave my parents. I had to move schools. Everything keeps changing. I'm sure glad you're here.
There's a child in foster care waiting for a volunteer like you.
Backed by popular demand at Slumberland, look at what $10 per month will get you. A Sealy luxury firm queen mattress with this modern upholstery base, $10 a month. Pay no interest for 5 years when you spend $5.99 or more. Look at what $10 will get you at Slumberland.
Buffy's Northwoods Kitchen on Up North at 4 is brought to you by Bassett Jewelers and Engraving and LDF Country Market in Lac du Flambeau.
Welcome to Buffy's Northwoods Kitchen. On today's menu, fluffy pancakes. The ingredients you're going to need are 2 cups all-purpose flour, 4 tablespoons fat that has been melted. It can be butter, margarine, coconut oil, canola oil, whatever grabs you. 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 2 eggs, and 1.5 to 2 cups milk. And to start, we're going to crack in our eggs and get those beaten. It just makes everything easier. And we'll add our sugar, our salt, and our vanilla. And get that all blended together. Now we'll add our butter and the baking powder. See, I left a little bit of salt in there. And get that all blended up. And the flour. And you can just dump that flour in all at once. And this doesn't have to be, you don't have to beat this till it's super smooth. Kind of a schmutz here. And then we're going to start with stirring in about a cup of milk to start with. And you don't want it to have gigantic lumps, but it doesn't have to be super smooth. The more you work it, the more tough the pancake batter will get, and that's counter to what you want in a pancake. And this is what your batter should look like. It should be drippy, but not runny, if that makes sense. You know, as it comes off, it'll come off, but it's not running like water. And now we're going to get our griddle set up. You're going to portion out your pancakes, and I like to use a 1/3 cup measuring cup. It just seems to make the ideal size pancake. And remember, with pancakes, it's about 3 to 4 minutes on the first side and only about a minute or 2 on the second side. And you only flip once. If you flip more than once, you're going to end up with a tough pancake, and no one wants that. And in about 10 minutes from start to finish, you have fluffy pancakes from Buffy's Northwoods Kitchen. Cook on, my friends.
Okay, that looks good.
No, what'd you say? No hard pancakes?
Fluffy or, yeah.
No, we want fluffy pancakes.
No hard pancakes.
No.
Right? I don't know what you said.
We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll check out a mural that was made out of bottle caps.
There's more of what you're looking for at North Star Mohegan Casino Resort. Black Label Society, March 14th. Grammy Award winner Michael Bolton, April 17th. Jeff Foxworthy, May 15th. And Jay Leno, September 26th. Tickets available at NorthstarCasinoResort.com or call 800-775-CASH. Come to where the stars align at North Star Mohegan Casino Resort.
More sampling than ever before at the Tomahawk Chamber of Commerce 17th Annual Taste of Tomahawk event, Saturday, March 21st at the Inshallah Country Club from 1 to 4:30 p.m. Over 25 breweries, wineries, and restaurants will offer beer, wine, and food samples from some of the finest establishments in the state. Music by Strip T Band and Jeff Calhoun. This year's theme is black and white. Wear your most creative black and white attire for a chance to win a prize. Get your tickets now for the 17th Annual Taste of Tomahawk.
The ups and downs of frequent mood swings can plunge you into deep, depressive lows. Take you to uncontrollable highs. Or make you feel both at once. Overwhelmed by bipolar 1 symptoms? Ask about Vraylar. Some medications only treat the lows or the highs. Vraylar effectively treats depression, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1. Full spectrum relief of all symptoms with just 1 pill once a day. Elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction. Or uncontrollable muscle movements may be permanent. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. Metabolic changes may occur. Movement dysfunction, restlessness, sleepiness, stomach issues are common side effects. When bipolar 1 overwhelms, Vraylar helps smooth the ups and downs.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. It's time for Wednesday What? Where we tell you stories that make you say, what? Now, a crooning cop is going viral for a show-stopping rendition of gospel singer Marvin Sapp's The Best in Me. He has a really great voice. Listen.
He saw the best in me.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
does.
Get it, boy.
When everyone else.
Yes.
Oh.
Officer Mervyn Mayo recorded the video of him at rehearsals at his church, where he's a minister of music. He posted it to social media expecting a few likes, but the vid has now ballooned to over 1 million views on Facebook. He's
good.
So good.
He's good.
I love gospel music because most of the singers just sound like heaven.
And they're so
He does.
darn genuine.
It's true.
Yep.
Right next, a New Hampshire couple are looking for answers after finding an urn on the beach. Ellen Copeo says she was on a sunrise walk on Hampton Beach when she spotted it. She bagged it up and called the police. Then she and her husband, Joe, took their story to social media, and they're now on a mission to help reunite the urn with its family.
So there's Grandma. I wonder if...
This is my theory. My theory is somebody took Grandma to the beach and was so sad that maybe was, drinking maybe just a little, and then maybe that person got a little bit too
Or what if they
tipsy,
What if they spread Grandma?
and then they forgot about Grandma and they walked off.
Or what if they maybe threw Grandma off a boat to kind of burial at sea?
Oh,
No,
it's too heavy. It's too heavy. It would sink. Wait, no.
You just said it's too heavy, it'll sink. Yes, it's too heavy, it'll sink. You mean there's air in there? Grandma's not air. She doesn't have a lot of hot air.
But I'm thinking the urn is heavy because urns can be heavy.
So then it'll sink.
Right? So why would it end up on shore? Okay, never mind.
My theory is better than your theory of the drinking people leaving Grandma at the beach.
You never know. Viewers with a fear of heights may want to look away because this is the highest outdoor observation deck in the Western Hemisphere, and it's now open for business in the Big Apple at 11,000 feet and 100 floors up. Edge at Hudson Yards offers panoramic views of Manhattan skyline as well as crystal clear views straight down through a glass bottom. This is crazy.
So cool though. They have one of these in the Grand Canyon. There's a piece of kind of like this at the Sears Tower or the Willis Tower in Chicago, which by the way, they're trying to rename that again. Do you see that?
Are they?
Yeah, they're selling in the building again. It's always going to be the Sears Tower, people. But this is spectacular, right?
Wow.
I mean, this is,
I'm scared just looking at it.
I would rent this space out for parties.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so much fun.
Can you imagine having a couple of drinks and being out on this?
Oh gosh, no.
No?
No, no, I'm way too scared.
With Grandma?
Me and Grandma
Don't forget
cannot
Grandma,
do
though.
that.
Okay.
All right, take a look at this close call. A small plane crashed into a Florida woman's backyard. Authorities say the inbound plane from Kansas reported engine problems. That's when the aircraft came down, crashing into the tree. Look at that. 2 men and a dog survived the incident, reportedly without a scratch. The homeowner says she was on a walk and escaped potential harm as well.
Great news there. I mean, obviously as a pilot, they teach you, how to land in an emergency, right? You look for feels, but if there's nothing available, that's what you go for.
Really?
And yeah, absolutely. There's, hours and hours and hours of training of what to do when you lose an engine or have failures of some sort on your aircraft, right? To land successfully, not necessarily on an airport runway, right?
it.
So, here this probably isn't ideal, obviously, but the great news is they walked away and everybody survived.
Sure. Absolutely. Next, check this out. Thousands of plastic bottle caps that could have ended up in the trash.
That's cool.
Were transformed into a colorful mural in Caracas,
Is that a toucan?
Venezuela. Artist Oscar Olivares said that this idea was to do something that would really impact people. And obviously it has because people are taking pictures. It's helping the environment by keeping those out of animals' way and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
I mean, turtles
people
eat
are
that stuff.
gathering
Look at all those bottle caps.
People are gathering together just to kind of.
That's a Wednesday what? I love it.
I love it
More
too.
stuff like this, please.
All right, that's all we got for you today for Wednesday What? We'll be right back after this break. Stay with us.
LDF Country Market is a full-service grocery store with the area's lowest gas prices. Quality, selection, priced right in one stop. Shop our always fresh produce, locally sourced from area farms when available. Make meals easy with hand-cut meats from our legendary butchers. You'll make mouths water. Enjoy hot and ready deli meals cooked daily just for you. Browse a large selection of handcrafted, authentic Native American jewelry. Join our rewards club and save with weekly specials at ldfcountrymarket.com.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
As a struggling actor, I need all the breaks that I can get. At Liberty Mutual.
Cut.
Line.
Cut. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Cut. Liberty. Am I allowed to riff? What if I come out of the water? Liberty Bibbity.
Cut. We'll dub it.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
We know it can be scary when you're injured in an accident.
We know the insurance company can be unfair.
We know bills need to be paid.
But we also know what it takes to win.
We know what it takes to get our clients compensated.
And most importantly, we always fight to do the right thing for our community.
Nicolay knows.
Nicolay knows.
Nicolay knows.
Nicolay knows injury law.
Nicolay Law, Wausau's award-winning injury, disability, and bankruptcy law firm.
To create the ultimate all-around mowing experience, don't change one thing, push everything. Maximize muscle without wasting an ounce. Optimize comfort at your top speed. And obsess over performance until the cut is best in class. Step up to the all-new Ultima series from Cub Cadet.
And a friendly reminder that severe weather season is just around the corner. I know it's hard with snow on the ground still and trees not budding yet, but there's a class, a severe storm spotter training class, this coming up Tuesday, March 17th, also St. Patrick's Day. This is the Oneida County class. So here we are at 6 to 7:30 on Tuesday. They want you to register for this one. So call that number, 715-361-5167. It's a great, fantastic class. There are 4 of these around our viewing area through the severe weather season, but by far, this one fills up every single year. It's a great learning experience if you're interested in severe weather and how to spot that to help storm spotters track where severe weather is going.
All right. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much for tuning in today for another episode of Up North at 4. Be sure to tune back in here at 5 for all of your local news and weather. Have a good night.